guys, welcome back to my channel. So today for you I have a palette review. It's the Manny MUA palette. It's a collaboration with Makeup Geek. So I got this one the day before it launched, or like a couple hours before like the pre-sale kind of deal. There was a special link on one of the people I follow on Instagram, so I ended up picking it up with no trouble. I think right now it's still sold out, but I'm going to put the link to everything down below. So let's start with the packaging. My cat's cruising by. Okay, packaging, beautiful. I don't even want to throw it out because I think this is so freaking pretty. On the back there's a little kind of saying from him about the palette. And there's a really nice picture of him. So it says, this palette can be worn by anyone and everyone regardless of age or race. I wanted to make sure of that. So that kind of makes me think of MAC, because their thing is like all ages, all sexes, all races kind of deal. And I think he used to work there, which is really good because you know how sometimes things don't look great on darker skin tones or lighter skin tones? This one's going to work for everyone. So today I tried to use the palette and only this palette. I used a white on the top here just because there wasn't anything super white in the palette to make the highlight work. So I used, the red is called Mars. That's actually the reason that I bought the palette, because I wanted that red. It looked so damn attractive. So the red is Mars. Frappe was kind of like all up here, so it kind of like gives a little transition there. And what else did I use? Aphrodite, I believe. Yeah, I used Aphrodite just here to darken up the crease, and then the kind of green is Insomnia. Yeah, I don't normally wear green kind of things. That makes me think of like a fly. You know how they're like that kind of weird green color? You know what I'm talking about? If not. Anyway, it makes me think of that. But it looks really nice on the lid. And I've seen Jaclyn Hill do kind of like similar looks to this, and I think she used the same color. So this is the look. And now let's look straight into the palette. So you get 9 different shades in here. I think 3 or 4 are from the permanent collection. There's a couple that were specifically for this palette, like this beautiful, beautiful red. Yeah, some people are like, well, I already have those colors, but you don't have these ones. So if they sold these ones separately, it would make sense to not get the palette. But on it, like, it's just so good. They're Makeup Geek. Like, if you've used Makeup Geek, you know how good they are. I recommend this palette so much. Not just because it's Manny MUA, because like I mentioned, I don't really watch him. I think I started to watch some of his videos after I got this palette. Yeah, he seems good, but I've heard of like the whole Gerard Cosmetics thing, so he's kind of like on the fence with other people, but I was never really into him. I'm just starting to now because I really like this palette. So final thoughts, I really recommend this palette. The red is so beautiful. All the colors are beautiful. They're just all so pretty. I do have some of them already, but this red got me hooked. Everything will be listed down below, how to get this palette. If Manny has a review on his palette with Makeup Geek, I'll also link it down below. Again, I'm just starting to get into him, so I don't know if he has one out, but if there is, I will link that baby down below so you can get a full review from the creator, just like I did with the Carly Bible palette. So thank you so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.